getting back to Chop for Chop.
Yes.
Coming back, and you're going to be moderating a panel, and we're going to speak about that in a minute. But I want to speak about the actual experience itself. You won 4 times in a row, but there was that first time, that first moment that you walked in on stage in front of an audience, and you had no idea, what we were going to, what kind of curveball or wrench we were going to throw into your beautiful opening. What was going through your mind when you stepped onto that stage?
Well, if I can maybe rewind a little bit, I'll share a little secret with you that might make you lose sleep.
Uh-oh.
The night before, I thought about calling in sick. I would
have died.
I know you would have.
I would have really died.
I know, which is why I didn't, which is why I knew people were counting on me there. I would never let anybody down like that, but I was so beside myself with nerves because it's unlike going into it. And once I did it, I loved it and I wanted to do it again. And I would do it again, even now after 4 times. But the first time it was so intimidating because I didn't know what to expect. At least, I did in a sense because I had seen it. I had actually been in the audience a couple of times and loved it. But I thought, good grief, I've got all of these people in the audience that I don't know, potential clients. It's actually, in some ways, more stressful, more pressure than a trial, because in a trial, typically you live it for years, and you know your client, and your client says, it's okay, we know you're gonna do a great job, and win or lose, we know you've done your best. And here, you're just walking out onto that stage, and you don't know if you're gonna choke.
Well, you definitely didn't choke.
Thank you.
4 times you didn't choke. And I'm going to imagine that you didn't throw up before you got on that stage.
Not that, no, for sure.
I definitely would have threw up if you didn't show up.
I would never let anybody down like that, especially you, Peter. But yeah, it was that. I say that just to emphasize how nervous
it is intense.
I was. Yeah.
It is intense. I often, when I speak to new competitors, I tell them, like, look, we're going to do everything, we can to make your life difficult on stage in front of potential customers, your current clients, and your competitors, and maybe some people from your firm. So it's going to be a tough situation. And by the way, I don't want to lose you as my friend or a client either. So, you got to agree that you're up for this.